The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Friday, bonus day here at the Star in Frisco. You're looking live at the Big Wood on Tostitos Championship Plaza.
With silver balls hanging.
With silver balls hanging. Balls are hanging.
Back to Halls.
On Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where it is 78 degrees.
Another beautiful day.
The high is 80. The low is 64.
In the back, keeping us live and local is Chris Beam. That's Nate Newton. That is Shannon Gross. This is Kurt. One pump, Dennis, because we now found out that two pumps will get you a flag. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille people. Feel us when we speak.
Wingstop is here. And it will be here next week. We
Yes.
get a wing drop. We're trying to coordinate.
We'll wear jerseys on Wing Drop Day.
We will.
Please send out a massive text. Please,
I hope I don't spill nothing on my jersey.
Get them all messy.
I'm gonna spill some on mine. Just
Some
to
are
let
blue.
you know it's good.
You can
Mine's
wash
white. I know for sure mine is white.
it. You can wash it.
I go hard with the wings. When the wings come, I go hard, Kurt.
Got to.
Jesse was messing up Josh's workspace back there.
I cleaned it up though.
Got the-
Clean up my mess. Cleaned up my mess.
How we feeling today? But you know what? You don't always do that.
Well,
Sometimes you get messy and you don't clean it up. You just leave it out there for
hey,
folks to just waller in. Huh?
Messy Jesse.
shout out to the shout out to the TV. That's right.
I was talking about like on social media, but
Oh.
you took it a
Oh,
different
well,
direction, so that's fine.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
How we feeling today? We good?
Friday, you know, I'm so happy it's Friday, bro.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Bonus day?
But I don't know about a bonus day, but it's just been. It's been a. I don't know. Like it took forever for Friday to get here. No,
It did. I think it's because it's been so long since we had a game. Just
that
like-
bye week energy.
Normally it's like, oh, it's Friday. We got a game Sunday. We can come back in on Monday and talk about it. Now, even though it's Friday, it's like we can't talk about it on Monday. We got to wait till. But next week will be a short week because,
We do Monday, Sunday,
yeah.
right? For games.
Well, how's a short week?
Because we have a game Monday.
And we only have 4 shows instead of 5.
Well, wow.
Get so confused on these.
Week after that, we only have 3 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Okay.
got the
Week after
holiday.
what week? Okay, now do we have a game?
Oh, Jesus.
No. You know what, man? Don't do
Got
that.
him saying it.
We got a game Monday, right?
Correct.
Yes.
But we do have a game that folling Sunday.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
And then that following Thursday.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Woo.
3 games in 10, 11, 12 days. Something like that.
Kurt, you
Yeah.
didn't wear a button up today.
No.
I like that.
Yeah.
Little.
We went like Jesse,
shirt.
man. He buttoned it all the way up, got his little,
Kurt getting
button.
out of here. This is one of them days where Kurt hitting the roll.
I'd like to.
Kurt trying to hit the roll early. He ain't
Surprised
trying
he
to see
even
that-
made it to the show
Yeah,
today.
he ain't trying to
Yeah.
hit that 5 o'clock hour.
Nice outside.
Yeah.
Call us today, 888-855-2297. Been a while since we heard from you guys. Give us a shout.
I don't drink anymore, but when I did drink, I used to be a guzzler.
Whoa.
Yes, I used to be a guzzler. I used to of spirits and
Okay,
beer.
there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for adding that on. Because Nate, a guzzler with the young folks means something completely different.
Okay, so, well, whatever them young folks, but I'm 64. Excuse me. Is I'm 64 or 63? I'm one of them. So, are you a gulper? I should say a
No,
gulper.
don't
even say that.
No, don't say either one.
Do you
of those.
drink a lot when you drink?
Yes.
You know what kills
Are
me?
you a large consumer?
This is
Spirit.
crazy, man. I'm setting myself up for failure because I don't even know the proper language of today's society. That is crazy.
You just
man.
do what you want, Nate.
Yeah.
We
You
understand.
know what?
Also,
I'm through, man.
You're 63, just so you know.
Yeah.
Did you look it up, Kurt?
Lord. Oh man. Wow.
Friendly reminder.
Man, what was you about to say, man?
Nah, I'm through.
A consumer of the spirits.
Yeah. Do you do it? Do you turn the glass up and it's in 2 or 3 drinks. Or do you
I'm a
sip?
sipper,
Same.
but I sip a
I don't
lot.
drink.
You know, I don't drink no more.
Yeah, I don't drink it.
So,
I sip a lot.
so I mean, how many
slow.
sips? Because you had a headache the other day, right?
No, I was fine, thanks.
I was that.
Do you realize with what you just did how fortunate we are to every day? Do you know how few people you can actually look up their birthday and tell them how old they are? And we
By
have
the way, you 63.
not a lot of people that you're friends with. You could say, "Hey, by the way, you're this old."
Yeah.
Him and Jesse are probably 2 of the few that we hang out with that we could actually do that with.
Wow.
I ain't forget my age just yet. I ain't there yet. I know exactly how old I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of forgot this.
But bro, when I was 23, I didn't know.
well,
That's when I used to drink.
Now you were partying.
When I was
Yeah,
drink.
you ain't know if it was Tuesday or Thursday back then. That was a good time.
Officer used to pull up. Do you know where you at? Yeah, I'm in the car. Wait. I mean, you know what, fellas? That gets me sometime when I say something, everybody like, "No, you're not that. Don't say that." And I'm like, it's just a simple word
But
that
times have
turned into
changed.
something crazy.
Times have changed.
Words change.
And now
Changed.
we talked about this several weeks ago. It ain't a time I can turn on the radio and somebody ain't saying something about a 6 or a 7.
Oh, that's got.
I have no idea what that's like.
It means nothing.
It means nothing. It has nothing.
But it is big.
It's
I'm
huge.
telling you,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
huge. I'm like,
100%.
what is a 6-7? I'm still trying to figure.
Like my little boy's 5, and he runs around all the time. Like we were at a burger establishment that I will not name down the street here, and they were calling out the numbers, and we had 61, and he could not wait until they said 6-7. They said 6-7, and the whole restaurant starts laughing, and he goes 6-7.
Oh, Jesus.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You got old folks saying it; they don't even know what it is.
They had a college game I saw on the internet. It was like a women's college game, and they had brought out a elementary school, entire elementary school to this
Right.
game. And the girl's at the free throw line. The score is 65. She has 2 free throws. And either the announcer is like, listen, if she doesn't make these 2 free throws, she's going to have a very upset audience. And she sinks the first one, and she sinks the second one, and the camera immediately pans to the elementary, and every kid is like, 6-7, 6-7. They're going crazy.
Who created this?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea where it came
Who
from.
created it? Well, here we go. Who created it?
I have no idea.
I heard it was a kid that's he's a prospect. He's in high school. He's a prospect, and he already had like a big TikTok following, and he started something with 6-7, and it caught on. And then
I heard it was a rapper.
and then there's
It's off a rap song.
It's
Actually.
off a rap song, right?
Yeah, originated from the song "Doot Doot"
Yeah, we're not playing that song.
6-7 by Skrilla.
Yeah,
Okay.
very bold.
6'7" is the height of basketball player Ball, one of the Ball brothers.
LaMelo Ball.
Yeah,
Mello?
Yep.
And then there's a 6'7" kid that actually started it.
He started the
TikTok.
6'7" at a like AAU game or something like that. Someone shot something. They turned the camera to him, and he goes 6'7", and that's when it took off.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
My kids have the same
Thank you, Jess.
thing, and I got 2 of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's 6-7, man.
All right, well, that was it for the first segment of the show. Before we go to break,
My score for the game is going to be 6-7.
Oh, yeah, don't guzzle
6
it.
to 7.
6-7.
call us 888-855-2297. Before we go to break, with this being the weird long bye week, how did you guys feel about coming off the bye week? Were you energized? Were you that first snap? Were you refreshed and ready to go? Did it take you a little bit to get back in the rhythm of the game? Was your mind refreshed? Like, how did you guys feel coming off the bye week?
I was excited to get back, honestly, because you know it's temporary, so you appreciate the rest. But this is just me. I'm such a routine dude. Like, I am such a routine-based dude. And when I'm off my routine, I don't feel right. So I'm like, okay, I get it, get away for a couple of days. But after about, like, it all depends on how much time a coach will give you. Because, like, if a coach gave you a whole week, you know what I mean? Like, after about 2 or 3 days, you itching to get back to doing what it is that you want to do. You're watching games, but you're like, all right, I feel better now. Let's go. I'm ready to get back. So getting back to it, you're excited. I was excited to get back to play football. Now, in the offseason, that's different. I'm ready for the offseason to be here and do what I got to do in the offseason. But in the middle of it, I was ready to get back to work.
When it first started, we didn't care nothing about it because we wasn't getting off no way but one day.
Oh, yeah.
1 or 2 days. So it didn't matter. You know, like, man, ain't nothing changed. And so, but then when it did matter and they give us 3 days off, I mean, by the time you put something together, especially if you're going out of town, you got to come right back. You know, but that week off, I don't know how I would have responded. You know, but like I said, when I started really putting my life into football, I didn't look for them days off no way because I was trying to make sure I stayed in shape and worked on a few of the things that I saw were weaknesses, you know. And so it didn't matter to me about a week off. I wanted to make sure I was locked in because we was beating some head in and we was winning some games. So that was my take.
Did it take you, both of you guys, did it take you a little bit to, when you got in the game the first time back, was it just like riding a bike?
Well, for us, and because it's a different era, we was gonna go out there that first day. We was in full pads, and we going at it. So, but when the game came, we were ready to rock. Yeah.
93, you had 2 bye weeks. That had to be strange. It's such a weird. Why one season they tried it? So
I always tell
it
them
didn't make a difference. For
they always set it up for the future.
I always tell my leading up to my worst bye week story, man, and it's one of the most terrible ways. You don't want to lose going into your bye week. That's the terrible part, and I'll never forget.
Oh wait, you know what? Is this a story?
Yeah.
Let's wait.
Okay.
Because I want to hear I want to hear it in full. I
think you've heard it before, but some people may not.
By the way, we have a new listener today. I went to lunch with a friend of mine from back home years and years ago back in Louisiana, and we had lunch today. And he looked up the podcast.
2 of y'all can't read. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right? He can actually read.
At Louisiana education.
It's 50-50. He got the 50.
6'7".
And he's like, what's the name of your show? I told him, and he texted me, said, okay, I'm following you guys. And I said, I apologize in advance for the hour in your day that you will lose. And we were having lunch. He's like, what's the show? And I said, sometimes we talk football. A lot of times we get sidetracked. We just talk about nothing. So this first segment, Sean, is exactly
never apologize for us.
What I was talking about.
That's what we do.
No football at all. The first 16
So
minutes.
when we come back, I got to remember, I'm going to ask a question before you get into that beautiful story. I'm going to ask a question.
All right, we'll be right back. First break. Hanging with the boys.
How about them Cowboys? And how about those Hillshire Farm Little Smokies cocktail links? We're big fans of both. After you enjoy the game, keep the celebration going with our savory, delicious Little Smokies cocktail links. Whether it's bringing incredible flavor to your family gatherings or surprising friends with mid-game fuel, Little Smokies cocktail links are sure to be a crowd pleaser. Get yours today at your local grocery store and enjoy them your way. Hillshire Farm is proud to be the official protein of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hillshire Farm is calling.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. All right, Jesse, Nate, you were going to ask a question that we needed to remind you about. Jesse was going to tell us a story about his worst bye week ever. Which one do we want to do first?
I'm going to do mine because it's quick. When you was out with your partner, what is his name?
Sean.
Sean, so was this meeting like I feel meeting because you love to say I feel? So was that a I feel?
No, this was he missed my birthday. And
Okay.
Let me take you to
okay, all right.
birthday.
My next question was, but you just answered. I was going to say, did you pay? But he missed your birthday, so he paid.
He picked it up.
All right, good man.
Good. Yeah. So I was going to say, talking about bye weeks, and one of the worst bye weeks that I've ever had was we were playing Detroit, and I may have told this story before, but we're playing Detroit, and Detroit's playing kind of well. They were maybe 3-0 at that particular time. But they come to AT&T, and we're dog walking them in the first half. I think the score is 20-3 at halftime, and the bye week is coming up after this. So we're in the locker room, and it's a party. We're up 20-3.
I remember this game.
It just looks like we're rolling, right? Like this is no lie. We're in the locker room, and we're talking about who is getting the private jet because we're going to Vegas tonight. Literally, in our little group, we're because Roy Williams, the receiver, Vegas loves him, right? So Roy's man, I can call Caesars and they'll send a jet. But I don't know how big the jet going to be that they're going to send. It might be a smaller one, it might be a bigger one. Maybe we can get on that. Then we're well, Miles, put it on your credit card and we just all pitch in. You know what I mean? We're all trying to. Then Romo, we well, you going, can we get on with you? And everybody's in there trying to figure out what's happening about this Vegas thing we about to do for the bye week. We all going to Vegas for the bye week. But we forgot that we had a second half football game to play. And we end up losing that game 30-something, 35, 34. 34-30. They came back.
You're up 20-3 at half.
We were rolling. I think Romo ended up throwing 2 pick sixes to Bobby Carpenter or something like that. And it was just and we went from having, to Nate's point, we were going to have the week. We would have at least 4 or 5 days that we were supposed to get. And it was looking good. We were we going to have a time tonight. We lost that game. Wade was see y'all tomorrow. We was God. So we ended up getting
no jet.
We ended up getting 2 or 3 days because he made us come back in and practice and all the other nonsense, man. But we was looking forward to it so bad because he had already been alluding to I'm gonna give you guys a real good break. We were man, we about to be out of here for 4 or 5 days. We were talking about the jet at halftime on the sideline.
All right, now football question off that. Did that lack of focus cause y'all to help lose that game?
It felt like it. I don't know if it did or not, but it
did.
It had to. It had to.
See,
it had to.
And that's why I will always say people are human.
It had to.
People are human.
But when I tell you, if there was 60 players on that team, 30 was going to Vegas. That's how big of a conversation this was.
Calvin Johnson might have had something to do with it.
Well, Calvin did. Yeah. Calvin got cooking. Calvin got cooking.
I was going to say, you didn't mention
Church wants to forget that game.
Yeah, Church wants to forget that game. Yeah.
Because you always hear so the physical qualities of a weekend warrior athlete and a professional athlete are miles apart, right? You got guys that go out there and play flag football games and softball games, and you just go out there and you do it. There's not really focus and training and all that stuff. And then the mental part of a professional athlete is that's the part you don't hear about.
Right.
Concentration, the focus. So when you're in a game, you have to
you gotta lock in.
You gotta lock. It's not just going out and playing ball on the weekends.
You gotta lock in.
You just do whatever, going to the gym. It's it's just like a physical level. It's another mental level, right?
Minute details, whether you do it or not do it, can be the reason why a play is successful or not successful, right? Like Nate takes one wrong step, or his step is wrong, or his hand placement is wrong, sack.
So during the game, are you like when we see the offensive linemen over there and they're in between series and they kind of have their head down, are they thinking like, okay, this is what I'm? Are you constantly?
What you're doing is, this is how I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Is if it was whether it was a good play or a bad play, it goes back in my head real quick. If it was a great block, I was okay. This is how he was lined up, and this is how I got him. You know, because I'm playing games with him too. And if he got me on a certain play, and first thing I'm doing, what did I do wrong? Oh man, I overstepped to my left, and he threw out and came back inside and got me a half man. Let me explain this to y'all out here. Wasn't no average dude finna do this. It was always great dudes. Okay? No average dude finna do this. It was always great players. Okay, go back and check the history. But yeah, it's all mental. I want to get that out the way. It ain't no 6'7", baby. 99 all the way. Yeah. But it's just you a special team guru, bro.
Yeah.
That one step against another guy of your caliber or better can crush you,
Crush it, bro. It's that I'm 1 yard. I'm supposed to go 10 and I go 9. Now that DB breaks a little bit earlier.
Yes.
I go from having an easy completed catch to a contested catch to an interception sometimes. It's those minute details in everything, in every play that determines whether or not that play can be successful or not.
So constantly during the game, are you constantly thinking, like weekend guys, you just go out there and you just play. Like you're not reliving like I did this. Or during the game, are you like, okay, I did this, I'm setting him
That's
up
the
this,
chess match.
And the whole game you're thinking.
And they're doing the same.
Right.
Let me put it this simple. Jesse is a natural basketball player. And even at this age, Jesse will just go out there and wear us out and won't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if Michael walk up,
just a different.
he like okay, how do I stop him? He going to that football mode.
Yeah.
I'm looking at every play, every move.
Yeah.
Do I get up on him on this? Yeah. When I learned how to play situational football and watch a little bit of film from that, I got to be a better player. My young days, I didn't care. I was just having fun. But as this thing got serious and the players got better in the locker room and wasn't requiring that foolishness, everything just started locking in. You had to start paying attention.
And that's the biggest difference. Because same way, especially when you come into this league, you automatically think my athletic talent. Now, granted, there are a select
some freaks
few.
out there.
There's some bad to the bone. Just God was like pouring in extra talent into their batch.
Right.
That he's seen, that I seen, that like, you don't watch film, you don't study, hell, you don't even stretch. Blow the whistle, and he is on your tail.
Right.
There's just something that's like that. But the difference is that when you get to this level, everybody's athletic. Everybody's fast, everybody's strong, every single body. And so now, how do I win this battle more than I lose these battles today? That's when the intelligent part comes into play. That's when I know I got to set a dude up. I got to do this. What is his technique like? Okay, where is he? Where's his soft hand at? Where is his steps bad at? Where he can't turn right here? I beat him all day on this, coach. Hey, that's the chess match within the game, because very, very, very few people in this league can just, I'm not gonna say overpower you or just whoop you. If you're a really good player, nobody just gonna whoop up on you that's a really good player. It's just not. That's when that chess match. That's when they said, let me be clear when I say this. Wasn't no average dude doing this to me.
No.
Because I wasn't average. But now, when I go up against, like he always tell you, when I go up against Jerome Brown, I'm in a dogfight now.
So would it bother y'all if you got whipped would it bother you more if you got whipped physically or a guy outsmarted you and whipped you?
I hate the mental whooping.
Physically for me.
Physically for you?
Yeah, a little pride. There's a little pride in there for me. You whoop up on me, you jam me up, or you grab me up or something like that. because the mental game is it's educated guesses throughout the day, right? It's okay. Here's the information that I do know, and it comes down to a couple plays within that realm. And sometimes you guess right, sometimes you guess wrong. But to just put your hands on me and do something to me physically, that part for me, I'm just like, nah, I got to do something to you then.
For me,
I don't like that.
Every time I had a bad mental boo-boo, it cost Troy. See, you know, you run a wrong route, you know, you may get a pick six, may not. That pick six don't come as quick as your quarterback rolling over, grabbing his ribs, grabbing his ankle, he looking at you like, hey, man, don't you think it's enough? You know what I'm saying? Every time I remember it was a hang situation. And I mean,
explain hang.
Hang means when the tight end is going to stay in with the tackle for a split second to see how the linebacker's going to play. You know what I'm saying? He's slowing down the tackle. He's slowing down the defensive end, looking at the outside linebacker to see what he's going to do.
He's hanging into the
formation. Right. He's hanging in a bit longer.
See, every once in a while.
Yeah. So I had a deal where I was coming out. I had a dual read. It's 3-4. I hate the 3-4. I had a dual read looking at the great Hall. It's the New York team. Lawrence Taylor was out there. I can't think of the great middle linebacker. Harry Carson. Oh. So I'm dual reading these guys. I'm joking around in practice, messing around with Charlie Williams, and got it wrong in practice. And I'm wondering why Norv just eyeing me down the whole trip. He just, every time he see me, he's looking at me, eyeing me down. Well, lo and behold, I blew it in, messed Troy's finger up, and we didn't tell nobody, but I didn't even know that I had messed his finger up.
That's why Norv was saying that.
That's why he was eyeing me down. And so we got in the game, and I did the same thing. I had a dual read and didn't even go out. Boy, Lawrence Taylor came and cleaned Troy clock. I'm looking, and Troy, I guess Norv couldn't take it no more. He just went off on me. Norv was very calm, very peaceful, always working for the next play, but he went off on me, and I'm like, wow. And then I come to find out after the game, I done got Troy's finger broke. I done got him blasted. So every time I had a mental boo-boo from that point on, it seemed like it always costed Troy. And I'm like, the mental part. Now, you can take me. Now, Reggie White took me one time and humped me and threw me all over the field. That was cool. That's me getting beat up. That was not Troy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right.
And that was Asa 9, because you did it twice.
Asa 6, 7, 9, 6, 7.
Yeah.
All right.
His number was 56.
Man, when you said that out loud, that defense was bad, wasn't it? Lawrence Taylor, Harry Carson.
Oh, man.
They had 3 or 4.
Leonard Marshall.
Yeah.
They had the young Carl Banks.
Yeah.
Man, and that's why I say.
And they had a guy like Pepper Johnson up front.
Yes, sir. Pepper Johnson playing that linebacker, man. They had this.
And you know how good.
They had a young Strahan. Later on, they had a young Strahan. And after he played Eric, he like, it don't get no better. It don't get no harder than this.
Yeah.
And he ruled the rest of the league. He just ruled, because when he played Eric, he knew that was the dog fight. But he like, after that, everybody else was easy. I'm serious. After I played Jerome, I'm like, dog, that ain't gonna get it. I used to tell you, that ain't gonna get it.
You know how tough the East was when he usually talks about Reggie and Jerome. He doesn't even really talk about the Giants defense, and they were a monster. So, and then you had y'all's defense.
Yeah,
practice against every day.
Our top 5. That's why I'm begging everybody to come to training camp. If you want to see a good practice, watch the Rams come out there and practice against the Cowboys. And I'll be praying they can practice 3 days instead of 1, because the Cowboys will learn how to practice then. That is real practice.
It might be too many bodies in the training room after that. It might be too many bodies in the training room after that.
I noticed for the last 2 weeks, Jesse like, boy, the Rams is my team.
Hey, Chris, what day and what time is coach's press conference?
Usually the press conferences are on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And Fridays, but it's kind of weird this week. So
what time on Wednesdays and Fridays?
12:15 Wednesday and 11:15 on Fridays.
All right, Nate, next Wednesday, come up here an hour early and sit in the hall And when Coach walks by, walk with him and tell him, propose that to him.
What's that?
2 extra days.
2 extra days with the Rams.
And see what he says and come back here on the show and
He can tell like, Nate, we won't be able to practice for another week. All my guys will be out. They'll have to have a week off.
All right, let's take our last break. We'll try to get to a couple phone calls and predictions for the game on Hanging with the Boys. Be right back.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Hey Cowboy fans, Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys. And just like 7-Eleven, we're always open for business 24/7. We are going to go to the phones real quick. Chris, who do we have?
But 2 things are always open. 7-Eleven is one of them.
In our phone line. We got Lester in Minnesota.
Lester, what's up?
Hey, Lester, good to hear you, man.
Hey, boys, how y'all doing, man?
We're good.
I don't have much to say today. I'm just excited to see the defense, the new players, and the players that's coming back. I'm real excited about that, boys. I just want to give my score, and I got a question for Jesse. My score, 33-23, Cowboys. And Jesse, are you hosting the Players Club or Lounge today?
I am.
Hey, man, can we take some phone calls over there?
I don't think y'all want to do that on that show.
Maybe.
No?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'm just asking.
I'm just filling in. I don't know their regular routine. Like, do they take call? But we'll find out. I'll ask Chris. We'll put a game plan together, see if it's feasible.
All right, Jess. That's all I got, man. Hey, go Cowboys, man.
All
Cowboys turn 77.
Thank you, Lester.
Appreciate it. Lester hit every show now.
Yeah, he on there.
Yeah. Lester, good man. Lester, he
get them all.
Good man, Lester.
Does he call in the Nick show?
Yeah. Oh, he laid one on Nick today.
Yeah, he already got Nick.
Laid one on Nick.
Yeah. All right,
Girls talk. He gets that one once in a while.
Is something wrong with saying, okay, like everything I say, boy, I better be quiet, man.
Chris, do we have another one?
Yeah, we got your boy Anthony in Miami.
Hey,
what's up, man?
What up, my dudes? Hey, what's going on, fellas?
We good, man.
What's up?
Hey, it's like this, man. We went over the Marshawn stuff, so we didn't have to get on that. I'm glad you guys did what you did and had the shows you had. Of course, I listen and watch everything, and I appreciate you guys. You're still my number ones. Although I'm a storyline, I'm a part of it. Never forget Hanging with the Boys is my number one. Nobody will never replace. That's 8 years of hanging and banging.
Let's go,
So
baby.
I'll just say this one and get off. 2 things you need to do. Don't let Max Crosby ruin a game. And stop Ashton Genty and that all
all-world tight end they got, Brock Bowers. We'll be good. We win with my two favorite Cowboy numbers, 33 Cowboys, 22 Raiders. Talk to y'all boys next week, hopefully.
All right.
Thanks, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Well, he sounded like one of them World War II radios.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying?
He's always like over amplified.
Yeah.
Always something.
Yeah, man.
But we appreciate you calling.
I remember calls like that. I'll tell y'all off there where we should get calls like that.
Oh, I can't wait for this. Let's just end the show right now so we can get to that. All right, let's get to it. Who are y'all's players to watch this week?
Oh, I'm watching our new guy, Quentin Williams. See how he helps the defense. That's him. Yeah, and to see how. Remember, we're gonna do the over and under on our linebacker, not the new one, but
Logan.
No, the older one.
Over under what, snaps or something?
Yeah. What's the guy that everybody say we're going to turn the defense around? Overshown. We're going to do the over and under on him, yeah.
Overshown, over, under. What about you, Jess?
I mean, easy player to me to watch is Brock Bowers, right? That's low-hanging fruit. But, Nate, you said a couple weeks ago, ain't no way a tight end, a little quarterback gonna beat me. And it wasn't a little quarterback. It was the backup quarterback and a tight end that beat you in Arizona. So it shouldn't be ain't no sorry quarterback and a tight end gonna beat me this week. You let that one get loose if you want to. We won't be having them jerseys on Tuesday.
I thought we were going to wear them regardless.
I'm just saying. It won't be a victory Tuesday.
We'll wear them when the food comes.
You let Brock Bowers get going.
Ooh. All right.
Hey, Quinnen's he averaged about 45 snaps at the Jets. You think he's going to get that in this game?
Easy. We need every one of them because I don't know where Solomon Thomas is at. He showed up on the injury report. Maybe, may not go, may go. I don't know where he's at this week. But if not, every time that Quinnen comes off the field, we back to our old front.
Yeah.
Minus. Can't say that name.
Man. But
I'm just saying.
We done beat that name to death. No, sir. Do not mention that dude's name.
So you're talking about when Quinnen goes off the field, not having Solomon, Quinnen's off the field. You're talking about now Jay Toya, Osa, and
that's it.
Kenny Clark.
Yeah. Well, Kenny Clark is. You say back to normal.
We back
to normal.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that out there.
But for a few plays.
Yeah, but a few plays.
But see, that is the problem with the Cowboys. We don't have depth.
Mm-hmm.
So now we may have a little depth. I'm just hoping. Go ahead, Jess. I'm sorry.
Put a couple of these guys on a snap count, get them some fewer snaps.
Yeah.
Maybe they
give us better.
Yeah.
Go ahead on, Jess.
What's your stat to watch this week?
And that stat goes hand in hand with this one, right? Ashton Jeanty hasn't been able to get going this season. 3.8 yards a carry, but like Kurt showed us the other day, he's fourth most broken tackles in the league. I watched it a couple times. He had his little, at his locker media session. And he was talking about, some of the ways that the Cowboys, they feel like they can beat the Cowboys. And he damn near had like a smirky holding back a little laugh. Like
the seatbelt.
Yeah, he kind of had like, as he was explaining it, he was like kind of like, well, there's a couple, and he just it almost felt like, well, I can't wait. I can't wait. Get the police escort to get that defense to the Vegas.
20.
And that's what it felt like. And I could now. Could that be a little messy, Jesse? Possibly. But it did feel like that to me. It felt like in that interview he was kind of like, you know what I mean? Little, they are the get right defense.
Mm-hmm. You ain't seen film with Quinnen though, right?
Right. Neither have we. Nobody has. So how does that look? How does that mesh? How does that gel? And to your point, Quinnen, 45 snaps. Well, what happens when he has to come off the field? Quinnen has 2 back-to-back bye weeks. So, maybe he got to make sure he's still in good playing shape. If Ashton Jeanty has more than 85 yards rushing,
that could be ugly. That could be ugly.
It's going to be.
That could be.
Might
ugly.
be
more than just 85. That seems low.
No.
No.
If he has more than 85, that means he cooking.
Wow.
Because the closer you get to 80, the more you are to breaking a big run.
Because if you got 80 yards, that means that they've committed to running the football, which means you ain't blown them out yet. The lead hadn't been far enough where you got to make Geno Smith throw the ball that many times. So I just feel like if he gets 85 or more yards.
Boys, have they held anybody under 80? Yeah, they have. But, wow.
Yeah. In other words, Jesse's saying his score is going to be Raiders winning the game, is what he's saying.
I didn't say that.
Well, you'll have to say it here in just a minute.
I didn't say that.
Can y'all think of can you think of a game that you've been more excited for other than like a season opener or a playoff game in recent Cowboys history?
See how they react.
Just because it's going to be, I mean, you might have 4 to 7 guys that haven't been on the field in the last, couple weeks.
And I want to say this just for the record. There's only one game that Ashton Genty has had over 100 yards this year. That was against the Chicago Bears, early October. Late September. He had 21 for 138. He does not have one game outside of that game where he has more than 75 yards rushing.
Ooh. Wow. So there you go.
There you go.
All right. Stat to watch. All right.
Did they win that game?
Against who?
The Bears.
Keep talking. I'll tell you.
Okay. Kurt.
Yes, sir.
What is your score for this week? Will you have the Cowboys winning this highly publicized prime time
They lost
game?
25-24 to the Bears.
Yeah, I think on paper the Cowboys are just a better team, and
we'll talk after the show.
No, okay, wow, all right. But I mean, Vegas is already kind of, they're traded for picks. They know their season's done. Where the Cowboys are coming in, they got a little bit extra motivation. They have something they're wanting to play for, and that sort of
Another
thing.
week where offensive line can heal up.
So, I'm going Cowboys.
Okay.
Let's say 30-20.
30-20, just flat numbers, huh, Kurt?
Sure.
All right. You know what? The over-under is 50, so you nailed the over-under.
Sure.
The Cowboys are favored by 3.5. Nate, how many are the Cowboys winning by this week? Chris, what's your score for the game?
Plus
I got something about them teams that run the ball. I hate them.
I'm going to go, let's go 38-25.
38-25.
Dallas.
All right, Jesse, we're going to save you for last. I'm going to go Cowboys 41 because the new bar is 41 points to win a game.
41.
But you know what? I'm going to change that. I'm going to go 32, and I think the Raiders are going to get 24. 32-24 is what.
And that's their average, 24 a game, right?
Who, the Raiders?
Raiders.
Yeah.
And you know what?
21, 24, something like that.
I've thought about it all week, and I was going to pick the Raiders to win just because everybody else is like, the Cowboys got a better team. The Cowboys have more talent. I'm like, but do they? Have they put it together? And I'm hoping that the new additions, the extra time off, and rallying around a common cause is gonna make a difference. And that's leading up to today. I was gonna pick the Raiders, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. 32-24. Jesse.
I too am going with the Cowboys.
Oh,
Shannon.
they're screwed.
Wow.
They're screwed.
Voice of reason.
Nate didn't give us a score, and Jesse's
No.
picking the Cowboys.
I do think the Cowboys. I think this team they've been through a lot this week. They've been through a lot this week, and I don't know where they will be emotionally. Right, there will be some emotions traveling to a game, not having your brother, locker room, pregame stuff. I'm sure they'll do some sort of.
They're wearing T-shirts.
They're T-shirts and they have the decals, and I'm sure the Raiders are a classy organization. They'll probably do something to honor Marshawn in that game. I hope the week's events hasn't mentally fatigued this team, right? Yeah. And that they can lock in for those 3 hours and come through. I do think that the Cowboys are just a flat out better team than the Raiders. I do believe that. So I'm gonna go 24. I don't think it's gonna be a very high scoring game. I'm gonna go 24-13.
What coverage do they play on their back end back there?
So they'll mix it up. They'll play a little bit of hybrid. They'll remember coming from Pete Carroll. They'll play some of that cover 3. They'll play some of that quarters. They'll play some man. So they'll mix it up. And they'll blitz off. They'll blitz off the out of the slot. Of course they bring Jamal Adams in. He's playing that linebacker star role. So they'll blitz him as well.
I changed my score to 30.
Boy, he changed it 3 times.
30. You know what? I'm just gonna go flat out 40 to 24.
This is the 4th time he changed.
Information over there.
No, I was just looking up. They've given up over 30 points quite a few times this year. So if I think the offense is going to get back on track this week and put up some numbers. So
better
we'll go 40-24. All right,
we'll get on track against these guys.
Fellas, this was a fun show. This was the highlight of the week right here.
I've learned what not to say again again.
Our bonus day.
Yeah.
The best shows seem to be the ones we don't talk about football.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. No show Monday, correct?
We have a game.
That is correct. I won't be here.
No one will be here. No show Monday. Hopefully maybe we'll wear our jerseys twice next week. When the food comes and on the Victory Tuesday. We'll see. Tune in to see. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Josh, thanks for keeping them company. We'll be back Tuesday, Victory Tuesday on Hanging with the Boys.
We out!
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!